When you're having this conversation back and forth with the seller, are you speaking to the seller directly? Are you speaking through agents? Because I think that's something a lot of people get confused on.
I would say the real meat of the conversation is owner to buyer. The agent could absolutely be there. I've bought deals that are orchestrated by agents, but at some point, the agent's not involved in the loan. So we have to get to know each other.
Mhm.
And they could absolutely be there. They if there was an agent there, they could even be at the lunch or the breakfast or walking the properties. If you're going through an agent, you may have to do this talk tack twice, right? You have to educate them on why it could be good for their seller. Much shorter conversation, typically really, hey, save on taxes, maintain income, stop the headaches, higher price, right? All of these things that the agent, and of course, never ever forget if you're dealing with the agent, make sure the agent knows they're getting paid.
Mhm.
You're not going to cut them out. You're not thinking of cutting them out. They're going to get paid. They're going to get theirs. Because if they even get a whiff of that, it's not going anywhere.
Oh, they're going to kill it. Have you ever had an agent become a hurdle or an obstacle or kill one of your seller financing deals or offers?
Well, yeah, they've certainly killed offers. I mean, I can't tell you how many real estate agents I've talked to that just don't get it. They think I've actually had agents, licensed agents, tell me it's illegal. What? You mean it's
Brilliant.
illegal? Well, it's crazy. It does happen. And what I would tell those agents is you should, send back your certificate because you got to go back and get reeducated.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I remember one time there was a relatively new agent, I don't know, 5 years in the business, so should have known better. I wanted the deal. They were gatekeeping me. In this case, I happened to know her broker. So I called the broker. I went over her head and, that fixed the problem. But, if you want it bad enough, go get it.
Yeah, so what I'm hearing from you is you got to make sure the person's even capable of seller financing. Do they have enough equity? You've got to figure out what their I what they're going to get out of it. Is it going to be tax benefits? Do they need the cash? Do they like the income? You got to figure out what their pressure point is and then kind of just play it up to that. And the one thing I really didn't hear, and I'm sure you'd probably say it, is sometimes it really is just a numbers game. You gotta offer it a lot because
Oh,
most
yeah.
people don't understand it.
Yeah, I think that was a question last week from Jen, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's a numbers game. I know lots of people are intrigued by seller financing. It's like it's the promised land for them, but it's like digging for gold or diamonds or whatever your analogy is. It is absolutely a numbers game. I think we've done a dozen, maybe 15 seller financing deals over 20 some years. I would bet I've had a conversation 500 times,
Right.
so
Yeah.
that's like, 3% or something. So just scale, folks. It's not easy, but it's not easy, but possible.
Yeah. I offer it with everything if it's possible to offer, like if they own it outright, I offer it on everything. And what I'm doing now is I'm playing the price game, which is a little bit different than it was the last couple of years. The price game is they still want their 2022 prices or their 2021 low interest rate prices, but no one is paying it. And that's why it's sitting. And so here's the seller financing offer, and here's the conventional financing offer. You might notice a big difference in these two offers.
I think that is genius. And if I was in growth mode today, every property would get two offers. I think that's genius. Just freaking genius. Great job.